Hi guys, so we're back.
We are back.
We wanted to share with you our progress and also kind of fill you in on some of the decisions that we're having to make. So right now we have demoed for the majority of the house and we found some wonderful surprises.
Yeah, we are just about onto our third full dumpster.
That's right. Yeah, there was a lot of shit in this house.
A lot of stuff, 15,000 tons on the first, right?
I think
15,000
so.
pounds.
Right. No, it's tons. I think we were like at...
Pounds.
Yeah, but we're at 9 tons. Yeah. 9 and change. Yeah, it was a lot. It's always more than you think as far as a dumpster. But the house was built in 1956. When we did the initial walkthrough, Sean knew or had an idea that the basement was going to have asbestos tiles.
There was a couple of things that were suspected on asbestos, so we called in a testing company.
Yeah, B&G. Asbestos abatement.
No, first we called in Lenny.
That's right.
Sky Environmental.
Right, we called Sky Environmental and he tested all sorts of stuff in the house and scared the shit out of me.
Like 12 different things he came in and tested that could have been asbestos.
Yeah, he was like, oh, this looks like asbestos, and all I just kept seeing was dollar signs. Like, what about this? What about your caulking? And I was like, is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But only 2 things came back positive, which was the floor tiles, the 9x9s, which we'll show you video
in the
of.
basement.
And believe it or not, the not the plaster, but the sheetrock spackle
the mastic
that they used in the 50s came back positive. Not the sheetrock itself, just the mastic.
Just the glue that holds it together.
Yeah.
Either way, it's just...
So that means there's roughly 2,500 square feet of sheetrock that has to be asbestos abated.
Right, and the floor is about 1,500 square feet downstairs in the basement. So they are coming to do that in about 2 weeks. Basically, when you do asbestos abatement, this is a little learning experience for myself. I don't know about Sean, but you have to send it in to the state. And so it takes about 15 days to get it back and get all the paperwork filed. So we're waiting on that.
And believe it or not, we thought we were going to be spending probably close to $50,000.
Right.
And believe it or not, it came back pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, not bad. I would not say the number, but I will say that we ended up going with B&G abatement, and Freddie was amazing, and he came in with a really great number and a really great attitude. Honestly, you really want to like who you work with. I mean, we do it in our business for our clients, but it's really interesting. I just don't want bad juju in my house. The other 2 that came in, they were just not good. It was like, oh, we do this. Oh, I don't do this. Okay, bye. And that's my, I don't even, it's like my Middle Eastern, what do you call it? You know what I'm saying.
So he was a pretty cool guy.
So in the interim, while we're waiting on that, we are getting our architect, which is Theodora Boyaris. I'm going to totally mess up your name, Theodora, and I'm sorry. We used to work together back in the day, and she's an amazing architect, got her license. So she is doing where basically our ceiling comes down and our new roof line and the skylights and all of that stuff. Actually, you just reminded me, or I reminded myself, we have to talk about where one of the skylight placements are today. I have to get on a call with her.
Okay. So
she's working on that plan. Sean has gutted. I did gut the first weekend. Just so you know, even though I was behind the camera, I did gut stuff, right, babe? I did a lot, first of all, okay? I didn't just do food runs and stuff like that. I did a lot. And then they took over this past weekend because Mama was shopping for some tile.
Yeah, we knocked down some walls actually on the first floor, and well, I guess we'll take you on a tour a little bit.
Yeah, we knocked down a lot. The stuff that we couldn't take down was obviously the structural and the load-bearing walls, but we were able to demo the master bath, and we were able to demo the one side bath that will become the space for the Jack and Jill kind of thing. And also the kitchen wall, right? Kind of all that sheetrock.
Which is right there.
Yeah, so we'll show you all of that.
Blanche picked out this wonderful sheetrock wallpaper that you see behind you.
It's very chic, very shishy. No.
No, that's just a very old sheetrock wall.
Yeah. So basically, so let's talk about the plan really quick. So we walked everybody through kind of our starter plan, and we'll kind of go into more of that later on. It's gonna be hard to see, so I'll get some close-ups to show you guys as we go through. But the master bath is one of the baths that we really need for us to move in, and it's one that we're gonna tackle right now. And so I'll show you guys some close-ups, but basically, this is the plan.
Did you draw that?
Yeah, on AutoCAD. I do know AutoCAD, you know, babe. I personally do it, and also Connie from my office does it. This happens to be a mixture of both of us. She'll tell you it was more her, don't believe her. Anyway, as we go into the bathroom, we walk in, the door was over here from the hallway, and what we want to do is move the doorway into the bedroom, so it now becomes an ensuite to the bedroom. We're going to do like a half little either pony wall to separate the toilet, or we might do kind of like a glass partition. And we're going a little bit modern, still updated and very, I would say, a mid-century vibe with some of the tile and still keeping it clean, but we definitely wanted to update it a lot. We're gonna do an open shower concept, which is curbless, and we're gonna do a fixed glass panel, and because we're going curbless, we're going to do an infinity drain towards the end, which we are both excited about.
Very excited.
Very excited. And we're gonna do a double vanity, and the ceiling in here will be vaulted. So it'll go really high up to where we're opening up the ceiling, right?
Sure.
So with that,
some of the tiles that you picked out.
yeah, these are some of the tiles. Before we get into that, of course I had to put together a mood board. Hello. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys. So we're putting some skylights, and above the shower, I think it'd be really cool to put a really beautiful skylight that opens up using solar power. Cha-ching, ding, 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 ding. But I think it'll be great for resale. So this is my mood board, and I'll show you a close-up of that like later. So basically, babe, I wanted to do this type of reeded vanity. If you can build that for me, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, I think we keep the master. I think we do like very sleek, clean, tone on tone light colors, but then I think we do one really amazing accent tile. And we can do that in the shower, we can do it on the floor. This is kind of like the reeded glass that I was talking about, that kind of partition, and we can do that one fixed glass panel, very European, into the shower. And if we want, I don't know if you want to do to the toilet area, do you like a pony wall or a glass partition? I kind of thought a glass partition might be cool. It still gets the light in from the window, or do you think that it'll close off that area too much?
I think that'll be fine.
Like it doesn't have to even go this far out. It can be like that, you know
Right.
what I mean? And I think it kind of mirrors itself a little bit. And I like how on this inspiration image, the stone kind of goes up behind the vanity, and then we'll do a wall-mounted faucet.
Awesome.
And you had mentioned that you want to do exposed plumbing fixtures in the shower, right?
Yeah, I really like the exposed in the shower, all the pipes. You have a hose, rain shower head.
Yeah, and I think that is a really big, it's a fine line when you do an exposed plumbing type layout between going super industrial or super sleek. And I think that in between point is just the finishes and also some of the nodules, how they connect, you know?
Yeah, I mean also too, in case there's anything that goes wrong with it, you don't have to break apart the wall too.
Right, then there's that, the functionality, which I'm just thinking about how good it looks. Some of the other things, I mean, I was thinking maybe we even get, depending on the tile we use, that we get a little adventurous with the stone, like maybe do like a marble or something with really big movement. But I think that also, that depends on the tile we use. So let's talk about the tile a little bit. So this green tile, I think it was from Mission Stone. I have to correct. I know, it's huge, but it's beautiful. But I wanted to show you this installed. Yeah, it is. It's from Mission Stone and Tile. And I found them online and I fell in love with them. But I want to show you some of their installation pictures. And I'll get really close up on that. But babe, look at this. Look at how beautiful this looks.
That does look pretty nice.
It's cool. And you can either do it 3 pieces in a lotus, or you can do it straight up. And I don't know. It like I can't get it out of my mind. It's actually upside down.
I was just having some fun with it.
I know. But I think that that's a really cool tile for like either the accent shower wall in the shower or like the whole shower wall all the way around. We also want to do a ledge that goes horizontally from end to end, kind of mimicking the infinity drain for our niche to put our soaps and things like that. Instead of stacking them at the end, it's a more linear and modern way to do it.
So this would be the floor tile?
No, I don't like it for the floor because it's a matte finish, which I love a matte finish, but you're going to see everything on it, like when it's wet, when it's dry. So I personally think it could be a wall tile. Another option that I wanted to bring into you, if we don't do something like that, is I do want to bring in black. This comes in different sizes. This could be a floor tile, but I thought maybe for the master floor, it's a little dark if we go this way. So maybe we use it in the Jack and Jill when we do a wood vanity.
Okay.
Do you like?
And this looks like it has water stains on it.
Yeah, so that's actually better. It's honed, which I love, but it comes also in a, I think it's like a 12 by 24, but it's actually really reasonably priced, and that's from Tile Shop. There's another 2 tiles that I wanted to show you. One of them is this tile. This is a Walker Zanger, and I was out at the Tile Shop. Hold on, let me just make sure I get this right because I don't want to. Where was I when I went out for that? I'll show you guys. I forgot it right now and I'm really sorry. But what I love about this tile, it's a little bit more custom, but it comes in, I don't know if the light got it. It comes in a matte finish as well. And to me, it's very Moroccan, but I thought in a powder room, like behind the vanity, this could be really pretty.
Okay.
I think it's a little, I love it, but I don't know. I feel like the master, maybe we want a statement wall. Do you like more of like a statement accent, or would you rather do something like this and the floor becomes more of a statement and we pick something like maybe a black and white, like something like that?
Well, this doesn't work on the floor.
No, this would be a wall. So the option is, do we do something lighter on the walls like this in a matte, and then do a floor in like maybe like a black and white type thing? Or do you like the color of the green kind of brought in the master? Like, do you want the accent to be on the wall or on the floor?
I think it should be on the wall.
The wall. So if we do the wall, then I think if we do like the green, then the floor can be more of a neutral. We can pick like a stone. I don't think black. I think like maybe something with movement. I had picked this one up also, but I think this is a little bit too natural. It comes in larger slabs, but I think it'll be really good in one of the other bathrooms, like maybe the basement.
Okay.
I did want to show you a couple of things. So I picked this up. This is a black absolute in a diamond, which I think is beautiful and sexy.
That's really cool.
It's cool. They do have it in a white tone, and I was thinking in the dining room, we have this really cool wall that's across from where the table is, and I thought tiling that whole wall would be really cool, maybe in the white version.
Did
Just
you get
add
that
some
at Home
texture.
Depot?
No, Home Depot doesn't.
don't get shit
I
like that
feel
at
like
Home
it's
Depot.
from. Wait, you know that movie? What is? I know you don't get stuff like this at Home Depot. What's the one? Oh my God, that movie with from the '80s, something in the Nile, the Jewel of the Nile. Babe, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Jewel of the Nile.
No, you don't know. You're just like.
Yeah, it's Michael.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, he does get
I
it.
know that.
But do you remember when they're like searching for the jewel?
Romancing the Stone.
That's right. That's right. He got it. Okay, so that's what I feel like. Like went to the store and I was like, ooh.
Are you romancing that stone?
I feel like it could work. I don't know. I feel like I can have a moment. I don't know. We gotta put it somewhere on me. Like wrap it. Put it like a headdress.
Gold chain.
I
Right
know.
around the neck.
Anything in gold, I'm a sucker for. I did want to show you this really cool tile. This is handmade in California, I think. I could be completely making that up, and maybe I'm just thinking it should be. So this is from Red Rock Tile Works, and this is definitely handmade by this woman. And I was explained, like, you know, that this is handmade. It takes a little longer lead time. I don't like the black route and how it makes it a little too directional. I'd probably go with a softer grout, but I think it's really interesting. And so I don't think we want to spend the money and put it in the master bath, but maybe again I picked it up because one of the accent or, you know, powder room type things. Do you like this?
That's okay.
Okay, you hate it? Okay, I think he
I
hates
have
it.
no reaction to that.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's better than I hate it. You should have seen us house hunting, because he'd walk in and he'd be like, I hate it. And at that point, we couldn't even look at the house. At least if he had no reaction, it was like a maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think it's really good to, right now, maybe we show you a little bit around as to what our progress is like,
Okay.
right? Do you have anything else to share at this meeting?
Cut.
Okay, not really, and definitely not with this. I don't even know what this would accomplish. So this is the area that we kind of demoed. We demoed both bathrooms, but this is the wall that separates the kitchen, the dining room, and the living area. And so we can't take this down right now because we're waiting to get all of the structural stuff worked out. Which plan and measure twice and cut once, right? Or is it measure 3 times? I'm not sure. So this is gonna end up coming down. So already you kind of get a sense of how big it's gonna feel. Sean and his guys took all of this out. So this was where the refrigerator was, and we moved it over to over there. And we just wanted to there was a double wall oven here that we took out. We don't need that. So if we needed to use a temporary kitchen, a stove, a sink, and a fridge is fine. And all of this is what we're waiting for to take out later. We didn't remove the sheetrock because we're gonna take you downstairs, and that's where the asbestos abatement has to happen. So it's better that it contains the stairwell because we don't know how far up it comes. So follow us, or me, and Sean will explain the basement.
Okay, so coming downstairs, this is where the bar used to be. You guys can kind of see the footprint, and this is the tile that we were suspecting was asbestos. You could see this 9 by 9. The fact that I'm not breaking this up right now or making it into dust, it's okay. As long as you left this on the ground and didn't break it up, it would be fine. The second you start to break it up and get the fibers into the air, that's what's dangerous. So this is what Freddie at B&G will be removing on the floor. And then a little bit of other problems that we found. As you guys can see how black this wall is. Obviously there's a water problem somewhere along this wall. And even in these details here, you can see the black mold in the basement with it. And you can see actually if we take over here, there's just a small hole in the wall. And the mold is actually a good 2 to 3 feet up the wall. So just breathing all that in and like taking it all into your lungs is not good. So we need to remove everything in this basement. So we started out with the guys on the weekend. We removed all the woodwork without disturbing any of the sheetrock. All the doors were removed, and pretty much everything that wasn't a sheetrock wall was taken out of here and put in the dumpster. Now Freddie could come in and remove all the sheetrock, the plaster, and the flooring in about a week. Okay, so we're still downstairs, and this is what they used as the laundry room. So they had washer and dryer. We demoed some of the walls this weekend, and we did find a little bit of moisture inside the walls. This is probably just coming in because of the rainwater from the gutters. I think once we clean out the gutters from all those leaves and we get the water draining away from the house, it'll probably fix this problem. A little bit more of the walls need to be demoed in here, and the ceramic tile on the floor will come up. Not much for sheetrock in here other than the ceiling, so again, Freddie will take care of that and remove it with the asbestos. Okay, so the room right next to the laundry room, we had a small half bath. This was also all demoed this weekend. Didn't find any leaky pipes. They're all in pretty copper's in pretty good shape. But we did find one problem in the drain pipe here, which you can zoom in on. Look at all the holes in these pipes. So when this drain actually backed up, the water was just overflowing out of these pipes. So all this will have to be ripped out and replaced.
Okay, so that basically is our up-to-date tour and where we're at right at this moment, right?
So it's kind of what, week 2?
Yeah, right now we are at week 2, which actually I think we've done a lot for week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 dumpsters. It's crazy.
I know. So our next plan of action is that we're going to narrow down the tile. We're going to start looking for plumbing fixtures for that bathroom. I think, Sean, you still have a little bit more demo to do, right?
A little bit of demo, a little bit of cleaning up of the walls and things, the floors.
Yeah.
We did take some time-lapse videos, which we will include in this video.
Yeah, so you can see some of the work being done. And then probably not this week. In 2 weeks, they're going to do the asbestos in the basement. And by then, we should have our permits, our plumbing and electrical for the bathroom. And that'll also give us a really good opportunity to start moving around some of the plumbing in the basement, because we can't do that right now. A, without the permits, and B, without the asbestos abatement.
Yeah. We'll start to be able to see everything in the basement once all the sheetrock is out of there.
Yeah, yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we'll just be done in like a week, the whole house. I can't wait to show it to you, right, babe?
No, the fun stuff comes, putting it all back together.
Oh my God, they've just been running around here with a sledgehammer, like this is probably like their best. No joke. Okay, let me just put this out there. More friends that I thought that he had have shown up to do this, and I really don't think it's to help him out. I think they like him, yes, but I think it's like a boys thing that they want to just break stuff.
What?
Right?
No, I got really good friends.
You do, but I think they also want to break shit.
And they're all watching this shit. How can you talk about them?
You guys still want to just break shit, and my house gives you the opportunity. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm watching you. I see you guys here. You're running around with sledgehammers, like, forget it. 80s music playing. There's all sorts of things, beer going on.
A lot of 80s music.
There's a lot of 80s music. Oh my God. Okay, so we'll see you guys later, and stay tuned for next time.